of him.
Face the camera.
Sorry. Excellent.
Right. No, it's not televised. No,
but it will be filmed.
Yeah,
I believe it will be filmed. Yeah. So
we didn't get permission to do that one.
No.
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 Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
dear.
That's enough from KP. Yeah.
Daniel, can I thank somebody? Yeah, because there was a phone in yesterday from someone saying good luck for the coverage, etc. from Jim, and I wasn't quite sure who it is. But we worked out last night who it is. It's my friend Jim MacDonald from Monifeith, Dundee. Regards to Jim and Linda and all the girls down there. Linda has been very ill recently, and Jim actually works with one of the observers, not in the car park today. He works with Craig, who's on the tugboats on the River Forth. So I wasn't quite thinking straight the other day when Jim phoned in his request for tune. So hope everything's well with you down in Monifeith, old friends of ours. He doesn't ride motorcycles, but I think he would like to.
Okay.
He's got a Porsche. He bought himself a Porsche for his birthday.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Do you ever fancy having one of those little sports cars?
No.
No?
Too much cost. I stick to vans and a saloon car.
Vans are good.
Just
like
a little
vans.
car to get me about. That's
Let's not start that conversation again.
No.
If you want to get in touch this morning, 706-100, you can send us a text. Type in Nevis. Send your text to 60300. I'll text across your normal network rate. Or you can email studio@nevisradio.co.uk, and live shouts on the Nevis Radio website. We're on Facebook and we're on Twitter as well. All the social media sites are on there.
Social networking, is it?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's good film as well. Yeah.
My missus is on that now, but she doesn't say very much. She watches.
A bit like Teddy Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lawrence Sussex Rowe.
That's right. He's very sort of speechless, isn't he?
Can be, but his piercing eyes tell you everything. Yeah.
We've had a busy week. We've had a lot of people in to see us. You think back to Monday with Kim Edgar, the singer-songwriter from Edinburgh, came in. Yeah. We've had John Human today talking about Trial Magazine's sponsorship for.
There's been us. There's been you, the intellectual one, and me, the annoying one.
Oh, there's a boat.
That's the Lord of the Glens, isn't
that the Lord of the Glens?
Can we zoom in on Lord of the Glens?
Yeah, give it some room.
Yeah, get some loud. Look at that.
That's even wider than you, isn't it? It's got a wider berth than you.
Everything's got a wider berth.
I wonder what the displacement of that ship is.
Probably the size of John Lennon and myself, actually.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Estimate any
looks a bit like a landing craft, doesn't it?
Would you say about 85
heavy
tons?
Oh, and the rest.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. Did you manage to get that, Telly Bob?
Oh yeah, he looks serious.
Oh, he's got his serious,
no messing about.
Piercing eyes. It's going to disappear behind a van now. Look. Of course, he'll probably get the van out of the way. He's probably got one of those devices.
Probably.
Go through the van.
Riders getting ready to go. Mark Jackson on the Beta, and Woody Hole on the Gas getting ready to go this morning. So that's the numbers we're up to. We're up to just into the beginnings, you'd say that, of the 90s. In the working area, 114 Scott Gordon, we mentioned him earlier there in the Scots. 119 Lewis Bell working on the RTL Honda. He's taking another tank shelter in today. It looks like he might be changing that. The tank shelter is the glass fibre or carbon composite cover over the fuel cell on the seat.
Okay.
There's number 95 Boyd Webster from Yorkshire. He's a regular competitor here in Scotland. We haven't had a word with him this year. Do you think I've got time to have
You got plenty of time.
Can I have a word with Boyd?
Yeah, you got about 3 minutes before he's due to go.
Oh yeah. Number 95, Boyd Webster from Yorkshire. You've ridden this a few times now, Boyd, haven't you?
Yes, I have, yeah. 10 times.
10 times. Now, you didn't get a ride initially this year, did you? You were on the reserve list, I think.
Yes, yeah, I was, yeah. And got a ride just sort of before they came on, the numbers.
Now, your dad's been up this week. I was having a word with him. He rode the Scottish back in the 70s. Very much a motorcycling family, aren't you?
Yeah, sort of. Just enjoy it, really, more than anything. A lot of good childhood memories up here, and enjoy riding around with my mates.
Absolutely right. 4RT again?
Yeah, can't beat them around here.
You said it. So did Graham Jarvis, funnily enough.
Yeah, he's had a good week, I think. Just spoilt it the other day with a DAF 3. What was, still today, anything can happen, and if they've laid the sections out like they had yesterday, anyone could win it still.
Did you find it particularly tough this year? Was it okay?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was very difficult. Some of the sections were, a big slog. Early part of the week it was alright, just had a bit of a disaster on my early day.
it can happen in the Scottish.
Yeah, it can, but you just got a different day, so try and keep your feet up.
Would you like to dedicate anything to relatives or anything while I'm here?
Yeah, just sort of, but just thank my wife and kids for coming up and supporting me, mum and dad, and mother and father-in-law for all their help over the last few years.
Excellent, thanks very much. Rider number 95, Boyd Webster.
Alright, see you later.
Okay.
There you go, well done.
As he says, he's 10 times here, very much into the Scottish 6 Days trial. Was pretty well gutted when he didn't get through the first round of allocation of riders, but Boyd managed to get on the reserve list. We were talking about that earlier this week.
We were.
Scottish 6 Days trial, not just the 100th anniversary, it's been oversubscribed for many years. Thanks to Willie Dallin, many years ago they changed it from from stop permitted to no stop rules, TSR 22B, and that made an awful lot of difference to this event, because in the World Championships you are allowed to actually stop the bike in mid-section and rebalance and get away again, whereas in the Scottish, if you actually stop all forward motion, that's a fine. So and it also speeded the trial up through the section. Piper's Burn yesterday, prime example. The top sub, which was taking a lot of marks yesterday, a lot of them were skipping about, stopping in the middle of the section and taking maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes to go through the section. It was just taking too long. And Willie Darling, in association with a Mr. Stewart of the then Hamilton Cables Company, who was the major sponsor, decided they would give it a try for the next year to go back to the no-stop rules, turn the trial around. It went as low as something like 160 entries one year. It dropped right back. There was no oversubscription. The entries were dwindling off. And I hate to say that the trial looked as though it was going out of business, but they turned it round, and it's here today, and it's celebrating its 100th year, which is great for sport generally and great for motorcycle trials.
Excellent. Okay. Time-wise at the moment, if you're just tuned in, it's 9:36, going for 9:37, 23 minutes away from 10. Do we still have Daniel? Listen to
Mr.
that.
Weller,
The voice of the master. So, whoa, slow down.
Was that a Weller sprint, was it?
You ran? Was that a fast walk? Oh, be steady, steady. So, what we're going to have then, because you're in total, this is Wadding now, he's in total control.
Ah, but he knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Not to say that Simon wasn't, but you know
he's
what
a pro,
doing.
a pro.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah. We never had that problem with the previous fella, or the fella through the week.
Good. That's what I call an anchor man. He's in control. This is the best management I've had all week, Oh yeah. What do you think? What do you think, Mr. Hogstaff?
I'm not allowed to have an opinion, sorry.
Oh. Ooh, salt again.
Yeah. Lawrence, I'm telling you what, mate. Lawrence sausage roll. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, I noticed you got your one working first of all. Anyway, you're nipping away. Where are you going? What have you done?
I'm just going to do a bit of promotional
See
advertising.
that? You leave them all.
Don't worry about that. It's only paper. We have people clear these things up,
Paper.
Don't bend down, hurt yourself.
Oh no! I thought I was looking for pink bits of paper
No,
with
there you are.
50 written on them.
No, nothing as big
I
as
thought you might have dropped a couple.
Yeah, I'm just going to do the presentation to Sam Bucock, one of the trials tyre winners from the other day, because I'm going to nip across to Trials UK to do that with them.
You got invited over. A photo call. That's enough. You go. Sure. I know. He's gone. Go on, you go. Go on. Oh, you're not ready to go yet then? You'll be back. Somebody else said that once. I'll be back. Never came back. That was it. you know, I couldn't care less, really. Could you? Could you? Yeah. I'm going to sit in the steps. Oh, I'm on my own. He's gone away. Telly Bob's disappeared, and security is gone. Well, there's not much you can do about it, really. So it's you and me then. Yeah, it's always away. I'm kind of sad today, really. Last day. This is the highlight of my working year. I absolutely adore the Scottish 6 Days Trial. I know absolutely nothing about trials bikes. I've never ridden a trials bike in my life. I know nothing about some of the. I know some of the riders personally, but you know I don't know too much about the sport. But I'm totally and utterly hooked on it. Oh, the smell of petrol in the morning. Oh, lovely. And it's such a warm, friendly bunch of people as well. Yeah. Yeah. And the army are out there, and the army are here at the moment, and the sort of things. Like yesterday we had G.I. Joe with us. He was. I tell you what, mate. I'd have to stand on your shoulders to get the same height as that fella. He was he's the biggest fella I've ever seen. Oh, I reckon I thought it was near 7. I'm gonna make. He's coming back with a tyre now. Here he comes. Well, Telly Bob's arrived. Are you all coming together? What's this then? What's going on here? Oh, there he is. No, yeah, they're going to present a tyre. But he's wandering about looking at a lost sheep at the moment. But, no, not a thing. Never mind. He's in his zone at the moment. I'll tell you what we should do then. What have we got to catch up? Are we going to catch up on anything? Yeah, I have no idea. Tell you what, do an hour break and play me, or play us Jane Wiedlin Rush Hour. We like that tune here. Oh, I'm sure if anybody can do it, you can do it. Cheers.